The question this hour comes from Giorgio Frausin. Giorgio, I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But the question is, what happens to the ballot of a vote cast early when the candidate voted for is removed from the ballot just before the election deadline? He goes on to say in his letter that this happened in his riding last time around. This does, unfortunately, happen almost every election. Either someone finds out about bad behavior of a candidate previously, or they put their foot in their mouths in some other way, or sometimes they just decide they don't want to run anymore and they drop out. Now, you don't get a second chance. If you cast a vote for a candidate who has stepped out or dropped out, unfortunately, the way it is that that vote is essentially wasted. It's considered void by Elections Canada. Once a candidate is confirmed and the ballots are all printed after the deadline, which was this past Monday in this case, parties can't swap out candidates. That candidate's name goes on the ballot, and Elections Canada says it is not their responsibility to inform voters that that candidate is no longer running. It's up to the public to be informed and not vote for that particular candidate. So you have to keep your eyes out. It's too late to replace dropouts at this point in this current election. Canadian Elections Act, Section 74, declares that a candidate may withdraw at any time before 5 p.m. on the closing day for nominations. And subsection 2 says when a candidate withdraws under subsection 1, any votes cast for the candidate at the election are void. So if you do cast your vote, whether intentionally or unintentionally, for a candidate that has dropped out, that vote is essentially wasted. Now, that brings forth the question, what if a candidate who's no longer running wins? What happens then? Well, because those votes are considered void, that riding continues to go vacant, and Elections Canada sets up a by-election, lets the public know when that is, and there is another vote. But the gist of this is, Giorgio, keep your eye out, and to the public as a whole, keep your eye out. Make sure that the candidate you want to vote for is still running. If they're not, you'll likely hear about it on the news. There's not much chance that you won't have heard about it, but it's important to just, I guess, make that one last check if you're not sure. And if you have any further questions, please email us at ask@cbc.ca.